Hey guys, I thought I'd do a fun one today. So this video is actually from the ranked uh, Halo 3. They had it was like a Halloween event for just like a 3-day period. They had ranked infection, and it had a bunch of interesting game types. It was technically a free-for-all playlist, but I mean, you know, when you're humans, you have to work together. When you're zombies, you have to work together. The only way to rank up though was to get the most kills. So it was like this really tricky situation where you couldn't just hide and be the last survivor. You actually had to actively go and kill zombies if you wanted to get ranked up in the playlist. So uh, that's pretty much what I do this game. It's they had a lot of cool things where like there was black and white effects and stuff like that, made it look like old horror movies. I basically pulled an all-nighter over the weekend, one Halloween, and I got all the way up to 44. I just could not win more games at that point. It got to like in the mid 30s, and everything got. I'm talking ultra competitive. Not even like as competitive as you can imagine something being. Like I don't remember exactly what rank I was in this video. It's the only one I've got saved of the ranked infection playlist, but. Yeah, so I really just saved this for a couple of things. I think the main reason I saved it is later in the video I get like a really good multi-kill, which this playlist was a really good way to get multi-kills. I remember on Orbital was a good map to get. Everybody got a little bit excited. That's not the one I'm talking about, by the way. Everybody got a little bit excited because if they ever come up the stairwell, then it's like a guaranteed, you know, Kilimanjaro or something. It's crazy how many kills you can get, especially if you're good with the Magnum, because the vast majority of these was shotgun Magnum starts. So, and they would be rounds, of course. And the goal was to just get as many kills as possible. In when all the rounds were tallied up, if you were in the top like 2 or 3, then you would pretty much rank up every other game. But you had to do it consistently. If you got the bottom half, you would either rank down or just not go anywhere. So it was, I mean, it got really tricky trying to rank up. I don't know if anyone ever got a 50 in it. It'd be hilarious if they did. But, you know, getting over 40 was a chore. It's one of my highest. It was one of my highest ranks by the end of my Halo 3 career. It's kind of funny. So, you know, like they had Speed Demon and stuff like that, where the zombies have hammers and run really fast. But for the most part, it was pretty standard brains. At least that's what everybody wanted, because it was the easiest one to, you know, get really high score without dying a whole bunch, which was the goal. The other ones, you had to do a little bit more tricky stuff in order to dominate. And when you're competing with 8 other people like that, or 10 other people against the zombies, just to get kills, it gets really, really hard. Like, people would betray. People would commit suicide to get their ammo back. If they betray... It was like a weird thing. If they betrayed you, then you would become a zombie sometimes, it seemed like. No, it depended on the playlist, on the game type. I think in Brains, you don't. I think in Brains, if you die, you just come back as a human, as long as the zombie didn't do any kind of damage or anything. So the way it works is they have a little bit heightened resistance to damage and no shields in Brains. So it got to the point where you could figure out that it was either 3 body shots or 1 headshot with the Magnum would kill them. But you don't get extra ammo. So you have to control your ammo the whole time if you want to get the most kills, which I believe I get a lot in this one. So I definitely ranked up after this one. I think the multi-kill's coming pretty soon. There I am missing a bunch of shots. Good lord, I mean, I wasted a whole magazine on that guy. That's not a good tactic. That's extremely wasteful. Then somebody betrayed us. I think, yeah, I'll come back as a human. Okay, so that's good. So we do come back as a human. But we booted him. Somebody booted him. I mean, it became tactically useful to have somebody betray you because then you would get your ammo back. But if it was, you know, if somebody did it for the wrong reasons, then it would just ruin everything for you. It especially became annoying when you're a zombie, because when you're a zombie, it's hard enough to get kills, but with people not working together to get out of it in one piece, then, you know, it just becomes a chore. So at this point, it's all about surviving for as long as we can, and just killing the zombies as they come without, you know, you don't want to be a zombie early game. It's not so bad being a zombie when most of the people are turned, because then you can swarm people, but and I mean, this is just basic infection rules. Most people understand infection, but like tactical ranked infection, as crazy as that sounds, you had to like use legitimate talented like battle tactics and everything, and
1 minute remaining.
it got a little weird. There was one, it was like on Avalanche, and I believe it was a Speed Demons thing, but the way the spawns worked, and because you had BRs, you could get, I think it was like they would spawn under the base and then come running out, but you could stand to the left or right of the doorway to the base and get like just a crazy multi-kill as they came flying out, and it just got insane. But so it got to the point where you had to fish for kills, and that would get you killed a lot like that. But I'm a pretty decent zombie, so look at these guys. They're waiting. They're not wanting to feed them kills. But I mean, when most of us are zombies, why not just go ahead and go for it? Betrayal.
New zombie.
By the way, getting booted obviously results in a loss on your record, so you could rank down. So you don't want to betray because you don't want to get booted. If you have somebody who legitimately like is down with it and wants to, oh crap, got betrayed right there, and there he goes. But the problem is, if too many people get booted, then the game doesn't count, because the way the matchmaking system worked, if a whole bunch of people quit out, the game registered as something ungood, like some kind of cheating or something was possibly going on. So the matchmaking system would actually kick people out, or like it would basically make the game just disappear from the record. Any kills you got, any ranks or anything would kind of be reset. It was tricky. Pretty soon up here is where I get my, I think I just get like an overkill. I might get a kill-tacular, I can't remember. But I decided to just kind of go assault the zombies rather than sit around, because I wanted to make sure I had plenty, and I was ahead already, so I wanted to make sure I had plenty to work with. Sorry this part's so boring. That's the thing about infection, it's either exciting or boring. There's not really in between. Trying to pace my shots and lead my shots and stuff with the Magnum, it's just not panning out. Oh no, I got a betrayal. Luckily, they didn't give him the option to boot me, I guess. Why is my Magnum so terrible? Like, I've got I had games. I don't think any of them are saved still. I lost so much good stuff, and I've said this before when my computer crashed. It includes a lot of good Halo 3 Reach. No, just Halo 3 and Reach. I got clips from them too. I didn't really have any from Halo 4 saved on that TV. You know, I may have had a few though. Anyway. Yeah, here's the multi-kill. They just keep swarming me, so... No, wait, that's not it either. Because it's at least an overkill. There's less than a minute left of the video based on this timeline thing I'm looking at. So, it must be right here. I guess it's like the last thing that happens. Yeah, there it is. And a nice little overkill with fun things. I mean, it's not impressive or anything. It's just kind of funny is the main reason I saved it. But anyway, I just thought I'd save this because, for one, I went like 35 and like 5.
1 minute
And
remaining.
in like a high ranked playlist. The game was just cool. It was just fun to play ranked zombies, and it was kind of cool that it even existed. And I'm glad they did that. And I wish it would have come back because I might have got a 50 in it. Who knows? Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Peace out. Love you guys.